Good nutrition is critical to good health. A diet full of fresh fruits and vegetables, as well as whole grains, can reduce the risk of chronic disease and increase the likelihood of good health. Well-balanced meals depend not only on people making healthy choices, but also having access to nutritious, affordable food. The Williamsburg Health Foundation honors the Williamsburg Farmers Market Fresh Food Fund and Bonus Bucks Program, Kelray Farm, Williamsburg Area Meals on Wheels, and the Virginia Peninsula Food Bank Mobile Food Pantry for providing opportunities for all members of our community to have the essentials of a healthy diet.
The first time you come to a farmer's market is kind of a magical thing. Every farmer's market is different, but when you come to this one, it's not just picking up your fruits and vegetables, but it's actually an experience designed to educate children and to educate people about their diets and to increase those fruits and vegetables because they're all displayed in such a beautiful way.
We've been very lucky in that the market has been successful. So we thought a good way to return part of that to the community would be to match dollar for dollar up to $20 the people their benefits. So if someone comes and buys $20 in SNAP tokens, we will give them an extra $20 in market bonus tokens.
The SNAP matching program, when it started, was a little slow, but it moved very rapidly, much more rapidly than we anticipated. So it gets a tremendous amount of use. Therefore, our vendors are seeing a lot more sales, and the community, those that are using SNAP, have access to fresh produce and goods throughout the year.
I was introduced to the market through the lady who renews our SNAP benefits every year, and that's how I knew that the farmers market was here, but that was the incentive to come, because they do offer the SNAP program benefits where they'll match up to $20, and so that really helps out when you have a budget every single month.
We are seeing new community members come into our market. We're seeing a diversity we haven't necessarily seen before, and it's really a good thing to see different people coming, knowing that they're welcome in a more impactful way.
The WJCC School Health Initiative Program has been working with the Williamsburg Farmers Market to increase participation in their SNAP matching program. We're really excited about this partnership because we teach our students about healthy eating in the classroom and at our schools. And the SNAP partnership allows our families to then go to the farmers market and purchase healthy produce so the kids can put what they've learned into action.
The farmers market is great to show the community the changes that are being made in regard to having fresh local produce in the schools. Behind me, where people are testing the food, we hear comment after comment, this is school food.
Some of the stuff the kids had never seen before, they are amazed. We do demos with the stuff. We show them at the product as a whole, and then we show them the product as a cooked product. So we do the demonstrations out in the cafeteria and give away samples. They're willing to take us to samples, and we tell them to come back and let us know how it tastes. Most of them come back and say it's pretty good.
Child Nutrition Services and the School Health Initiative Program have had a partnership with Kelray Farms for about 5 to 6 years. We started very small, ordering fresh produce from them, and we've evolved to where we now have at least once a month on our school menus fresh produce. Local produce typically sourced from them.
I would like to see our relationship with the schools grow. We've been doing once a month delivery, and we are hopeful that we'll be able to provide fresh produce twice a month this coming school year. So they've already gotten with me, so we can kind of plan ahead, for our plannings, and hopefully get a little bit more diversion with the vegetables in. I think it's a great thing that the schools are doing.
This was my great uncle's farm. I worked here as a child all the way through, and so yes, I inherited the farm, and we just kind of picked up and started doing some things. We started our CSA program. We started with the Williamsburg Farmers Market, and we've steadily grown since we've started. And living here local, we know a lot of people in Williamsburg. We've lived here all of our life, and the ones that know us real well, they know what kind of work we do, and they appreciate the hard work that goes into getting the produce to the market.
the dedication, and it's dedication from us, but it's dedication from everybody we've met and our clients in general too, because they support us. So it's just kind of a circle, complete circle. We got affiliated with the Meals on Wheels program through Custom Culinary Connection. They're great to work with, and they love being able to provide, the fresh local produce to the Meals on Wheels group as well.
We put a great deal of pride in what we do. We try really hard to use the local ingredients that we can. We have got a really good working relationship with Kelray Farms. Michelle and Randy do a great job of communicating with us, telling us, hey, listen, we've got kale greens coming in within a week to 10 days, so we'll try to do our best to incorporate kale in the next menu cycle.
Williamsburg Area Meals on Wheels was started 41 years ago. We delivered to 18 and older in our community who, for mental or physical impairment, are unable to prepare their own hot meal. Meals are delivered Monday through Friday, and they're delivered by more than 145 volunteers on our roster. For several years we've been working with Custom Culinary Connection, which has been very important to me because we not only wanted our clients to get a hot meal, but we wanted it to be nutritious. Our clients have diabetes, they have heart conditions, some of them are on dialysis, they have so many different nutritional needs that just putting a meal in front of them wouldn't necessarily take care of that.
You see a variety of people. People that are in motel rooms, all the way up to gated communities. People who are relatively young, all the way up. We have one woman who just turned 100 this year. So it's you get to see a variety of people, and you get to interact with them on a short basis, but they get to know who you are, and you get to know who they are.
A lot of folks cannot get out to the grocery store. They're homebound, they don't have family. We have other agencies in town that will help us get them to the grocery store. A lot of it is, do I pay for my medicines or do I pay for my food? So when they go to the grocery store, they're going to be purchasing things that are probably pretty high in carbs and pretty high in sodium because those things cost less. We don't consider that a healthy diet, and it's not. So by converting them to Meals on Wheels, we know that they're going to get a nutritious meal.
The clients that come here oftentimes are telling us that they're struggling with the medical issue, that they need low sodium diets and things like that, and they need more fresh fruits and vegetables. So the clients are specifically coming here every month so they can get those items and help just have a healthier way of life, as far as maybe they need to lose weight, but more so specific, we have a large population of those who are diabetic that really do need more fresh items.
The Mobile Food Pantry program is a program of the Virginia Peninsula Food Bank where we take food out into underserved areas where there are individuals who need our assistance, but they are not able to get to one of our many partner agencies in the community. So we take the food to them rather than having them have to come to the food.
We'll have 100 to 140 families that'll show up. Anywhere from 300 to about 450 people in those families. As soon as they go through intake, they're matched up with a shopper. Shoppers are trained to be customer service providers. So they're supposed to greet the client or the customer, supposed to talk with them as they go through the aisles, and then they bring the food out to their car, which is nice. So for us, it's all about customer service.
I love the food pantry because it saved my life. I'm on a fixed income, and sometimes I really have to choose between food and other bills. And when I come here, I enjoy the fact that they have fresh vegetables, which are very, very expensive in the stores. Fresh vegetables and fruit.
The new foods that were available to people because of the partnership in particular was the fresh meat. We found that, as I said, we carry a lot of canned meat and they're not healthy, they're high in sodium. So to be able to give folks fresh chicken breast, pork tenderloins, the real food was, for us in particular, it was a great blessing. And the fresh fruits and vegetables, they're very expensive. And when folks are trying to stretch their SNAP dollars, they don't tend toward things like the fresh fruits and vegetables because they can make those canned foods go a lot further.
About 2 hours prior to the start at our last mobile pantry, we had over 50 people waiting for it to be set up so that they could get the food. People aren't going to stand in line for hours unless they have a need. They're very appreciative. We've had people say, "Oh, thank you so much. I really needed this. Oh, I didn't really have a whole lot to eat." The partnership with the Virginia Peninsula Food Bank and the Williamsburg Health Foundation has just been phenomenal to be able to provide that resource for people that really need it in this area.
The Williamsburg Health Foundation is pleased to celebrate and honor these community organizations for their leadership in providing increased availability and access to nutritious foods. By doing so, each is promoting health in our community.